This is Dory. I'm back with another episode of The Savvy Taste. Today's video is going to be kind of different. I had a request for a cooking video from a family member. While dinner is approaching, it's about 5 in the afternoon right now. I'm going to show you guys a very quick DIY recipe of how you can make blackened salmon or Cajun salmon, however you want to call it. Gonna put it over a salad to help digest all the other trash food I've been eating, as you can see on my channel. I'm just gonna make a very quick blackened salmon. I'll show you everything that I use, and hopefully this video is helpful. Let's get started. You guys like my shirt? I've been feeling this mood a lot lately. I got it from a company called THESAVVYTASTE. It's a black shirt. It has a picture of a woman, if you can make her out, and she's unzipping her head, right, to reveal an alien, like her unique self. I relate to this so much. At the bottom it says, "Be yourself." I love it. This is my first time wearing it, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So anyway, let's get to the recipe, shall we? Okay, so first things first, you're gonna preheat your oven to, I guess you can do 400. I'm doing 390 today. Sometimes I do 350. It really doesn't matter. You just wanna make sure your salmon is cooked all the way through. Next, you're gonna grab a cast iron pan, okay? Cast iron pan is my favorite thing to use. It's something about the flavor and the crispiness of the fish skin that I love, and I can really only get that certain type of crispiness on my fish skin when I use cast iron. I've used non-stick like Teflon and stuff. It works. You can use it, but I kind of like leave the skin down a little bit longer. With the cast iron, it heats up pretty rapidly and pretty evenly, so you want to make sure that you're not like me when I was working in restaurants, to not get the skin too crispy. You don't want it like burnt tasting. You want that really nice chicharron, or however you say it, crispiness to your fish skin. If you're kind of about eating fish skin, I assure you, I used to be that way too, but I swear if you skin a fish, throw the skin in like a deep fryer, take it out and season it with some salt and pepper, it is amazing. And with this salmon, you're gonna get like a very tender, fleshy area of your fish when it's done, and it's going to be coupled with the bottom of the fish skin, which is going to give you a very nice crunch, not fishy at all if your fish is fresh. So yeah, start with a cast iron pan with about I would say about 2 tablespoons of vegetable or canola oil. Once you have enough oil to coat your pan, you're gonna let that heat up. Don't be afraid if your oil gets to a smoking point. It's very important to use an oil like a canola oil or a vegetable oil. You do not want to use olive oil, because olive oil has a very high smoke point, which can lead to the oil to burn way before you're ready to get your fish in. You want something with a higher smoke point like vegetable, canola or safflower oil. You want to make sure that your intake about a week is only going to be about this much, like the palm of your hand maybe is a sufficient amount if you're looking for a way to get your diet under control. This much per week of salmon will give you the right amount of essential fatty acids your body needs. You just don't want to overdo it with anything. So I'm going to cut these salmons, because they're pretty big, the fillets I have. I'm going to cut them maybe in half, cook all of them and store them for the week for my lunch when I take it to work. Okay, so for the seasoning, what I like to do is use this Blackened Redfish Magic by Chef Paul Prudhomme. I just say Chef Paul. Most chefs I know what I mean when I say Chef Paul or Redfish Magic. That is so bomb. That's my favorite blackening seasoning or Cajun seasoning, but again, if you can't find that, or if it's too expensive, that size in my area usually retails for about $6 on sale. So if you cannot find that locally, you can use any Cajun seasoning. What I like to do is coat my fish generously in that, okay? It's not a very salty seasoning, so you don't have to worry about, you know, biting in and getting that overwhelmingly salty taste. But it's a very delicious kind of blend. So I like to coat my fish generously in this seasoning, and then top it with just a little bit more cracked black pepper. But when you are choosing your fish, say from a butcher, do not hesitate to ask for a sample of fish or whatever seafood you might want, so that you can feel and check your item. Sorry, this is getting too hot right now. Spending a lot of time talking. But don't hesitate to ask them to touch and feel and smell a small sample of the seafood items. It could be fish, scallops, seafood, any of it. Just say, hey, can I have like a little sample of that? They should, if they're not hiding anything, they should be able to give you a small sample so you can feel for slime. You don't want it to be slimy, you don't want it to be funky. If you walk past any kind of a fishmonger, or if you're shopping for fresh seafood, it shouldn't smell fishy. It should really have absolutely no scent whatsoever. Once you're shopping for seafood, if you're kind of wary, those are the 3 signs to look for. No slime, no smell, and the butcher should be willing to let you have a sample to feel and smell up close before you buy. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these fillets in half and season them real quick and throw them into the pan. My oil is pretty hot already, so it's just waiting on me. Okay, so from those 2 kind of bigger fillets, I just cut them in half and 1 into thirds, and got some pretty decent sized fillets to use for personal use, for me and my partner, of course. So there's one smaller fillet that I'm just kind of gonna season lightly and give to my dogs because they really enjoy it. They're waiting, they want it raw, so I might just go ahead and give them that little piece for dinner and use the rest for my household and for my meals throughout the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and season these babies. I'm gonna put my pan back onto the fire. So we're gonna go ahead and let the pan get hot again. If you see the smoke coming off, that's the perfect time to add your fish. Lay your fish away from you so that if you catch any splatter, and if you freak out because you know it's gonna splatter, lay it away from you so that grease does not pop over and burn your skin. If you know me and you cook with me often, like say if we cooked in restaurants before, you kind of know that I tend to wash my hands after everything I touch if I'm not wearing gloves. So yeah, if you see me look away or anything like that, I'm just keeping my hands clean. This is what you want your fish to look like. I coated it very generously in the Chef Paul Redfish Magic. It's my favorite seasoning. You don't have to worry about it being too seasoned. That's exactly what you want. That's what's going to develop that nice Cajun crust and give it that blackened flavor that you're looking for. And we're gonna add the fish one by one into the pan. I'm not gonna be able to fit all of them into it. The pan is not big enough, so I'll probably do 2 batches and just save the rest for later. So again, lay it away from you. Perfect sizzle. We might be able to fit a little piece, 3rd piece in there. Okay, so I would say give this about 1.5 to 2.5 minutes on the skin side. Make sure you leave that skin side down when you initially put it into the pan, because when we flip it over, you're only going to flip it over and put it directly into your 400-degree oven. Okay, so about 2 minutes on the skin side just to get it very crispy. Flip it, throw it into the oven. So I'm using my handy dandy fish spatula because I do not have tongs. Whenever I make this, I prefer tongs because you can just kind of flip it up and turn it over with ease. This one is it gets a little messy, gets a little dangerous, but this is what I have today, so this is what we're gonna use. See that very perfect color. Okay, so we're gonna pop this into the oven. It should only take about 10 minutes into the oven or less. Okay guys, so depending on the thickness of your fish, you only want to leave that in there for about 5 to 15 minutes. If it's a really thick piece of fish, 10 to 15 minutes should be okay, but I do have some more thinner cut pieces, so I'm only going to leave it in there for about 7 minutes. So what you're going to do to check for the doneness of your fish. Remember, salmon is okay to be eaten raw most of the time, but this is blackened salmon. I like my fish to be, I guess, medium. So I check the sides with my thumb and index finger, squeeze it, and if it's firm, it's ready. If it's a little jiggly, give it a little bit more time. Some people like that medium rare quality on your fish, so it kind of depends on your personal preference. If you like it medium rare, make sure that it's a little bit wiggly when you know. But if you're like me and like it a little bit more firm, a little bit more it should be firm on the thickest part of your fish. Just kind of, okay, I'm done. But you get what I'm saying, right? So I have a little bit of romaine lettuce here, as you can see. I took a while to film this video, so it's getting kind of old. I had to hurry up and film so I wouldn't lose out on it. So this wilted piece, just gonna rip it off, chuck it, and only use the crunchier sections of this lettuce. Yeah, I see even that one is a little sad and wilted. You're gonna rinse this off and chop it up for the salad. Nicely washed romaine lettuce. Going to go ahead and check this salmon. It's been in there for maybe about 3 minutes now. So I'm gonna check. Oh, it looks like we're good to go. I'm glad I took it out. Remember that fish has a carryover cooking time, so that heat that it gets from being in the pan, being in the oven, it's still gonna carry over. So I took it when it still had just a bit of wiggle to it, and by the time it's done sizzling in this pan, it's gonna have a very nice crunchy skin, fish skin on top, and a lightly crispy underside, and a very tender inner flesh. So I'm going to remove these fillets out of the pan as I get ready to chop up the salad. I don't want them to get overdone. I'm just going to take them out, set it on this marble cutting board thing to let it rest, and continue on with the salad. Decided to go ahead and add in the fillets that I had left over into the same oil. Gonna repeat the steps and add that to the meal prep for the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this salad that I've been like trying to make for the last, I don't know how long I've been filming. So for the romaine, I like to chop this way, and then again this way to get smaller bites, and then chop along the sides. Flip it like this. And I take it, kind of roll it. I prefer small bites. You don't have to do it exactly like this, but this is how I prefer to eat my salads. I have some cherub tomatoes here. I don't know about you guys, but Like when I go to farmers markets or something like that, I tend to get some of these cherub tomatoes or grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes and just kind of eat them just as they are. Oh my god. I like to eat these just as a snack. Usually the ones I get are a lot smaller than this, but they taste the same. I love them. Have a lemon. I'm just gonna use lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper on my greens. Where is a man when you need him? Can't open this jar by myself. Shit. Oh, I got it open. We have some Grey Poupon. I'm just gonna taste this to see. Yeah, we can do that. Forget to turn your burners off, guys. I kind of almost forgot. I remember I fell asleep and had a burner on all night. Luckily nothing was on there, but yeah, just in case, don't be so in a rush to eat that you forget to turn your oven and your top stove burners off. Just a tip. My bowl is kind of big, but it'll do for now. It's gonna be pretty much a little makeshift vinaigrette. It's gonna be very small. Because to be honest, I don't know if he wants a salad, so I'm just gonna make enough for me. Teaspoon of the Dijon. So I just cut this in half. I'm gonna use about 1/2. Just the juice of 1/2. When I'm done juicing, if I'm not using the rind like for zest or anything in any other recipe, I kind of just like to toss it into my garbage disposal so I can grind it up and have that lemony scent coming out of it. Sometimes your disposal gets kind of rancid if you don't freshen it up a bit. So I just throw it in there, turn it on, grind it up, then have that lemon wafting through the kitchen. So I have some really nice olive oil, Dijon mustard, the juice of 1 lemon, and a little whisk. Just slowly drizzle. So that should do. Just a very simple vinaigrette here. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to toss my salad. I'm just gonna toss the salad directly into the bowl that I put the dressing in. Toss it with my hands. I like my greens to be lightly dressed, so I'm probably gonna end up using all of it. Luckily, I'm not wasting anything.
Little pepper.
So we got nicely dressed. Gonna add a little bit, or maybe a lot of it, of the cherub tomatoes and toss that up. It's only, I think I only put like 5 in here. I'm going to add more, of course, once I plate the meal. So just toss. Yum. Perfect. That citrus is gonna go really well with the fish. I know a lot of people like citrus in salmon, but it's not a lot of Dijon mustard in here, so you get way more of the lemon coming through. Yeah, I like it. I might add just a touch more. About 1/2 teaspoon. Toss this baby up in my hands. Big bowl, okay? It's gonna be mostly greens for me. Here we have it. A simple blackened salmon over a salad for me. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this. It's gonna be a very healthful dinner. Very much healthier than what I've been eating this week. So we're outside. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Just want to say thank you for watching this video. Hopefully all the cars outside isn't too disturbing. So here we have it, a nice plain salad, Dijon vinaigrette, blackened salmon. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. We're just gonna break it apart. You see how it just flakes. You just see how it like flakes apart. This is like a perfectly done salmon. Let's get some. So good. You get the crispiness of the fish skin and the soft, perfectly flaky inner flesh. Perfectly flaky. Combination of the blackened fish with the Dijon vinaigrette is perfect. Perfect level of citrus and bite from the mustard. Get a little tomato. Absolutely amazing. See all that fish skin? Oh my god, like if you never had fish skin before, crispy, perfectly seasoned fish skin, I highly recommend it. When you make this, make sure you put it skin side down. 2 to 3 minutes, flip it, put it in the oven. It's absolutely amazing. You could even skin your fish, fry it up, salt and pepper, and have it as a snack. I know I said you only need a piece of fish about the palm of your hand size, but all of the fish is almost out of my salad. I think I might need another piece. But the skin, again, the skin of the fish is what does it. Oh my god. A little messy. the addition of these cherry tomatoes gives a bit of sweetness to it. It's like that pop of juice. It's amazing. I have a feeling that this is only going to be a pre-game. I'm going to need some more. I'm gonna save some for my partner. I'm gonna save some of this, take a break, eat again in like a couple of hours. But thank you for watching this video. If you happen to try this, let me know. Thumbs up for more cooking videos. Let me know in the comments below if you like my cooking videos. I have a few more recipes I would like to share. And I know my friends and family originally wanted my channel for cooking videos, but I've been doing mukbangs. I happen to like doing those, but we have a few more recipes coming up. I can't wait to share. Thanks again for watching this video. It's all gone, pretty much. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I will see you next time. Bye!